Got another beautiful day for metal detecting here, gang. We are back out at the old plantation home and we're hunting near the horse pasture. There's Woody over there sporting the AT Pro. He's doing pretty good. I think he's got himself a large scent. We're gonna have to clean it up. It's pretty toasted, but we'll take a look at it and some other cool finds. Stay tuned. Alright, gang, here's a look at that copper that Woody found. It's definitely a large scent. Can't see anything on the back side, but right there you can kind of see Lady Liberty's head in the sun if I hold it just right. We can't get a date off of it. We might try and clean it up just a little bit more, but just can't get a date off of it. So you can definitely see it's a large scent. Cool find. Alright, we got a real rough nickel signal here, but I finally got down to it and I can see something in the hole there. I don't know if this is going to focus for you guys or not, but right here appears to be a nickel. Let's take a look at it and see what we got. Oh yeah, it's a buff. You see the buffalo. Alright. Maybe I got one with a date finally, huh? Well, it's definitely a buff. And there's the Indian side. Cool, we'll clean it up, see if we can get a date on it, folks. Here's something pretty cool, gang. This is a fired bullet. Definitely old. You can see all the white patina on it. But it does have a circular base to it. And it's small, so I'm thinking it might be a pistol bullet. But that's pretty cool. Okay, gang, I'm not sure if you can see this, but this is a pretty cool find. Woody pulled this out of a hole, and it says NC in the middle. I'm thinking, and I'm hoping, that it's one part of a two-piece button, because the backside is completely missing. It's real thin, real light. So I'm guessing the backside might have been the shank, but you can see the NC on there. I'm going to have to do a little research and see if maybe this isn't Civil War era. That would be pretty awesome to find North Carolina button. Alright, gang. Okay, I got one here that I might do a live dig on. Let's take a look at this signal here. Let me take my headphones off so you can hear it too. It's really jumpy, but the numbers pretty solid. It's 1043, 1244. It's jumping up. There's a 47. Yeah, it's pretty scratchy, but it's 6 inches down, so I'm gonna go for it. Okay, so I finally got down to it, and I figured the weird signal is coming right out of that clump. So let's take a look at what we got in this clump here. We'll do a live break. Not seeing much of anything yet. Oh, there it is. Uh-oh. That looks like silver, gang. That looks like silver. You see it? That is a silver dime, folks. Awesome. Alright, let's see. Let's see what we've got here. Gonna be a mercury. See her right there. See if we can get a little date off of it. Looks like it might be pretty worn. Yeah, worn kind of flat on the back. Pretty cool though. Nice little mark. Alright, we'll clean it up. Okay, gang, nice solid nickel signal, about 5 inches down. Popped up the plug, and I think I can see a nickel right there. We're gonna find out how old it is right now. Ooh, looks to be a Liberty nickel. I can see the Lady Liberty right there. Probably going to be a V on the back. Or a shield. That'd be nice. Wow. Alright, let me get some water on it and clean it up, gang. See exactly what we got. Looks like I'm going to be able to get a date on it. Sweet. Well, here's a strange one, guys. This is a token, I believe. But it sure has the look and touch of a coin until you see the hole in it. I think it says Howard Everett along the outside. And on the reverse side, at the bottom, I see a date that says 1860. Can you see that? Pretty cool. We'll have to do a little research to figure out what that is. Okay, folks, I did a little research on that last find, and it is a political campaign token from 1860. The name John Bell is featured on one side, and if you flip it over, it's actually Edward Everett featured on the back side, and 1860 on the bottom again. Let me tell you a little bit about these two guys. John Bell was an American politician and an attorney and a slave owner. He also owned a plantation in Tennessee. In 1860, he ran for president as the candidate for the Constitutional Union Party, which is a third party that took a neutral stance on the issue of slavery. Although a slave owner, Bell was one of a few Southern politicians to oppose the expansion of slavery in the 1850s, and he campaigned vigorously against secession in the years leading up to the American Civil War. During his 1860 presidential campaign, he argued that secession was unnecessary since the Constitution protected slavery, an argument which resonated with voters in border states, helping him capture the electoral votes of Tennessee, Kentucky, and Virginia. After the Battle of Fort Sumter in April of 1861, Bell abandoned the Union cause and supported the Confederacy. And his running mate, Edward Everett, he was one of the great American orators of the Civil War era. He's often remembered today as the featured speaker at the dedication ceremony of the Gettysburg National Cemetery in 1863. He spoke for over 2 hours and was immediately followed by President Abraham Lincoln, who delivered his famous 2-minute Gettysburg Address. Edward Everett supported the efforts to maintain the Union before the Civil War, running for vice president in the Constitutional Union Party ticket in 1860, and he was active in supporting the Union during the war and supported Lincoln in the 1864 election. So what we have here, folks, is a little bit of history. It's a token from the presidential campaign in 1860 where these guys ran, and of course they ran against and lost to President Abraham Lincoln. So there you go, there's your history lesson for the day, and what a neat find that was. Hey, one thing I forgot to mention, the reason there's a hole in the middle of this coin is because there were tintype photos of each candidate on either side. There was a photo of Edward Everett and there was a photo of John Bell, but those photos were on tin. That's how they made photos, reproduced photos back in the day. So the tin obviously rusted away, leaving the brass coin in its condition. So that answers that question. Hey, just wanted to give a quick shout out to my buddy Woody on finding that North Carolina State Confederate button. Man, what a great find that was. Very rare button, and even in that condition, it could be worth around $100 on eBay. Stay tuned to Tar Heel Digging, guys. There's going to be more fun coming. Good finds, and thank you all for watching and subscribing. Take care.